Right, Paul, it's all about bouncing back next season for Cheltenham Town. Those are the big words going into the National League next season. Some exciting incentives for season ticket holders with prizes up for grabs. Do you want to just talk me through what the incentives are?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the bouncing back is a huge challenge, and few clubs have done it. And much bigger clubs than us have failed to do it, so it is a challenge. But we've got to look forward, and we've got to be positive. And so this season is the season to do it if we possibly can, because of the parachute payment. And therefore, if we can drive some really good season ticket revenue in excess of what we've currently budgeted for, it will mean that we can have a stronger season and put some more money into the playing budget for Gary. So we felt it was appropriate to try and incentivise and reward season ticket holders in a number of ways. So, if we can sell 1,000 season tickets or more, then one of those season ticket holders will win £5,000, and that's a pretty chunky prize and a pretty chunky incentive. If we sell 900, which will still be a pretty decent result for us, there'll be a £2,500 prize, and if we sell 800, there'll be a £1,000 prize. But we really must strive, and we'll be pushing to try and get that 1,000 mark and above. And then on top of that, we are going to reward all those season ticket holders with 10% off their season ticket for the following season, if we can bounce back in this season. And finally, we're going to reintroduce the Recommend a Friend scheme, which has been pretty successful over the years, where if a season ticket holder introduces a new season ticket holder to us, they can have a £25 cash back, and there's no limit to how many people they can recommend. So recommend 10 people to us, and you probably cover the cost for your season ticket. So lots of things to try and encourage fans. We've already been pleased with the response to season ticket sales without pre-announcing all these, and I think there's quite a lot of positivity amongst the fan base. About obviously the appointment of Gary Johnson, and B, I think the player recruitment story and the fact that we are keen to do this early and start recruiting early, because that's obviously been the key to our problems over the years. And I also think there's quite a lot of expectation about next season in terms of, we're going to be one of the bigger fish in the pool. We're going to be going to some really different and interesting grounds, from Chester, where we had such great memories some years back when we played Newcastle in the following round, Torquay, we all like a nice trip to the coast. Not quite sure about Braintree, but there's some really nice trips to look forward to. So I do think that I think the fans can look forward with a smile on their face to some of those trips, and hopefully we might travel in bigger numbers to away games than we have in recent seasons. But of course, it is all down to how we start the season and how successful Gary is in his player recruitment and getting that team together from the word go.
Yeah. If you could sum up, how important is it that Cheltenham bounce back next season straight away? How much more of a chance is there to do it in that first year?
Yeah, I mean, it's critical because of the parachute payment. I mean, it's been said that we can't get any lower than we are currently, but actually we can. We can go straight through this Division 2, or we can just survive in this division, and then the following season lose another £300,000 of parachute payment. Consequences of that, I don't even want to go there at the moment. So we've got to deal with the here and now. At the moment, we put together, I think, is a pretty decent playing budget. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tight season, but I think there's lots of good things happening. And obviously, the appointment of the fan member on the board, that has been really good. Clive's made a fantastic contribution. There's lots of stuff being planned now by the trust in terms of events during the course of the year. We're now starting to plan for the open day, which was so well received last year. So there's a lot to look forward to. But hey, I think it's important that we all take a break from football. We enjoy the summer. We'll leave Gary to worry about player recruitment, and we'll try and get this pitch sorted out and gear up for the coming season.
Cheers, Paul. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, John.